What's up, everybody? We're back, Metalhead Whiskey Snobs, final episode of the year. We're going to give you our top bottles of 2024 that we tried. Not all of them are released in 2024. They're just stuff that we've tried for the first time. You ready to get into this one?
Yeah, we got 5 categories. We're going to do a local, a finished, one that disappointed us, a rye, and then our bourbon section.
Top 3 bourbons, that's right. Let's get into it.
All right, so we're going to start with the local category. I myself chose Boulder Cask Strength.
That's a good one.
It's made out of Boulder, Colorado. This one just happens to be, if I could add, 128.4 proof. Yeah. It just shit so damn clear. It's 7 years old. 7 years, 4 months.
As you can tell, consummate professionals here on Metalhead Whiskey Snobs.
Yeah, let's see. We can rotate and make it look party.
My local bottle was one that we were part of a barrel pick team, and that is out of Law's Distillery, and it is their 4-grain bourbon hazmat 12-year. It was 72.5%, and man, this one drank its proof, but it had so much just unique and just the flavors we were getting off of this when we were at the distillery. We couldn't let them not pick it. We kind of made sure
we bullied into it.
Yeah, we made sure that they picked this one, but this is my honor. This is my local Laws.
All righty. So our next little section we got going on will be the finished. Now, I don't consider toasted finished, but apparently it is.
Anything that is done to the bourbon after it is dumped, I believe it classes it as a finish.
This particular one we picked up is a barrel pick from Bubbles down at Castle Rock. So it's a Dexter straight bourbon whiskey finished with 200-year oak, maple wood, and cherry wood.
And that one's good too.
100.6 proof. That's some good shit right there.
It's a cherry oak bomb, that one. It's unbelievable. And being a store pick, only a certain amount of bottles available, so had to have a backup, of course.
Yeah, we swung back through there, and they had one left, so I grabbed it.
Goddamn right. My finished whiskey of 2024 was the Michter's Toasted Barrel Finished Bourbon. I know it's not a typical finish. You think, wine finishes or, all the other kinds of finishes they do. But Toasted Barrel Finish is indeed a finished bourbon, and it was my pick for finished bourbons of 2024, the Toasted Barrel Finish from Michter's. It was great.
Yeah, definitely delicious.
Hell yeah.
So next on our little list, it's going to be our most disappointed bourbon and or whiskey of the year.
Yeah.
That we've got to try.
Mm-hmm.
Might not necessarily be 2024. But this one here is the Old Forester birthday bourbon from 2022.
2022.
It just had that real burnt orange. I was quite disappointed, man. It took us years to get one.
He was excited to open that on his 50th birthday back in August, and man, it was such a bummer to see him disappointed with it.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
I'm sure other years absolutely flaw this one, but I remember that one was a bit of a letdown.
I did get a 2019 finally, and I heard that one's really, really good.
Hell yeah.
So that's my disappointment for 24.
My disappointment, unfortunately, I hate to say it, was the Old Fitzgerald 10-year spring release. We waited 3-4 hours outside Heaven Hill for this, and again, it is not a drain pour, it's a disappointment, right? Because we had never tried an Old Fitz, and we each got one, came home, cracked it, reviewed it, and it was good, but it didn't blow our minds like we were hoping. And I have heard that the older age Old Fitzes from previous years, like the 17 and the 19 year, are knock out the park good. But this particular one, Old Fitz 10 spring release of 2024, that's my disappointing bottle of the year.
Yeah. It was very thin, not very viscous. And I
just didn't have a lot to it.
I'm not a fan of that tea flavor in there.
Yeah. Where are we up to now, man?
All right. We're going to do the rye section. This one was hard. I kind of separated out the two and went over them, but in the end, I chose good old Hobahort. Old Overholt Cast Strength Rye 11.
He got it.
That one just won out over the Michter's 10 for me. Just
And
by a little bit, because this is more of like a bourbon drinker rye to me.
that's what I was about to say. We're not big rye guys, so when we tried this, we were actually very impressed. And we've heard that the 10-year, the 2023 release is better than the 11-year. So I really would like to try and get us a pour of that and head to head them.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was very good pour for me.
So
that was a close second for me.
So if anybody has some and wants to share a sample, we'd be more than happy to take one off your hands.
Let's do it. Right on. So yeah, my rye was the Michter's 10-year. It was so creamy and just packed a punch of flavor. I mean, the age on it, you can taste, obviously, you know, the oak shines through, but for a rye, the spice was just right. It wasn't overbearing. It was very smooth and inviting, man. So Michter's 10-year straight rye got my rye of 2024.
All right, so we up to our top 3 bourbons.
Top 3 bourbons, man. Let's go.
Tasted.
Now, again, not all from 2024 necessarily. Some of them are from previous years or releases, but they're ones that we tried this year.
So I don't know how I want to start. So we got an honorable mention on this as well. Should I go with that first, or?
Your call, may as well pull it out.
All right, so this is an honorable mention. I don't have an actual bottle of it, but I do have a sample left over.
Oh, the Frey Ranch.
This is the Frey Ranch Unicorn Single Grain Series. 6-year, 100% wheater. It's 133.7 proof.
Shout out to Bird's Eye Mike for that.
Yeah, he sent me that sample of it. We opened this up, man. It just exploded with butterscotch on the nose.
Just a dessert bourbon.
On the palate.
Yep.
The reason this didn't make it all the way into my top 3, wasn't 100% sure if they didn't add flavoring.
Oh, there's so much butterscotch,
Mike
man.
sent me the pictures of the bottle. I didn't see any notification or documentation of it. But I just wasn't 100% sure.
We'll track it down and get some answers to that one.
So that Frey Ranch there gets my honorable mention of one of the top 3 bourbons for 24.
Right on. I'm going to go with
So
I'm going to go with Limestone Farms. They're private stock. We got sent a sample kit from Tom Morrow, and this one was their top of the line premium, and good Lord, it knocked all the other ones clear out the park. All of the Limestone Farm products are sensational, especially for their price points. But this one, man, ooh, just the sweet tobacco. I really can't wait till you crack this one, dude, because it was
a good shit right there.
Yep. So my honorable mention, Limestone Farms private stock.
All right. So top 3, we're gonna go backwards from 3 to 1.
Right on.
My number 3. We had a pour of this at 9 a.m. at Jim Beam Distillery. Posted it out as breakfast bourbon. And it took me 2 weeks to fight myself to not buy it, but I couldn't resist.
You know you can't.
That would be the Hardin's Creek Jacob's Well 211.
Oh, it was so good, dude.
So when I ordered it, they said it was a 184. So when I opened the box, I was surprised with the 211.
Can't be mad about that. Mm-hmm. And 211 stands for the amount of months it sat in the barrel. So that is an old, 17 and change, I think. Yep. That's a good one.
That's really good shit right there.
Okay, so third place we're going with. All right, so I'm going to go with my Russell's Single Rickhouse Camp B. We just did a triple blind of this on the 12 Days of Shit Shots over the holidays. This one came out on top for me. I mean, obviously, I've had a little revisit since, and dude, dark fruits, baking spices, sweet, like, I don't even know. It's like dark toffee. Just amazing pour, man. So yeah, the Camp Nelson B from Russell's Single Rickhouse made third place on my bourbons of 2024.
All right. So I'll come in on my second place. A lot of people's first place. I think me and Ryan both chose this one at one time, but we both love this one. It is absolutely amazing. And that would be the Russell's 15-year. Yeah, we had a little sample of that right before we got a bottle.
Yes, we did. Did we review it or not?
We did. We reviewed the sample.
Yeah.
with the bottle.
Go check out that video if you want to know our in-depth thoughts about that bottle. But I cannot be surprised at all that you chose that as one of your top
We'll
3.
put that link down in the description so you can go check that out.
Yeah, we're keen to see if they do another release next year. I have no idea if they plan on doing these yearly like they do the 13s now, or if they have something else up their sleeve.
Or
We'll find out.
Up the game.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. My second place, and this is a tough one, was the 13th Colony 15th anniversary release.
That's good stuff.
Oh, man. And for me personally, this edged out the Double Oak. And it's only because it's just slightly less oaky and it allows other flavors to come through. The Double Oak is...
I'll agree.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of us got that on our top 3. But it is phenomenal port of 15th anniversary. Again, it's a 15th anniversary. I don't think they're going to be releasing this one frequently, so we're going to savor every little drop of this one right here.
That's most definite.
Hell yeah.
So, my number 1, I do not have a bottle.
You will never get a bottle.
Never get a bottle because they stated that it was the last of its kind.
And yeah.
But we were down in Kentucky the end of September doing some barrel picks. We were over at Willett. Went upstairs and tried a bunch of different Willett purple tops. The best of the best was this barrel 2878 at 121.2 proof. It is a 27-year purple top Willett. I bought a little sample of it. That's probably the most money I've ever spent on a 1-ounce pour. It's $300. But that is some good shit.
That's liquid gold right there.
This is my number 1 bourbon whiskey of 2024 that I got to try.
Good call, man. That's a great pick, dude. I remember because we got it, a half ounce to split?
Did a half ounce to split. And
so it was literally, but that's all we needed to be convinced of that one, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to see when he drinks that. $300 in one gulp.
Oh no, I'll sip that like a little baby bear.
All right, man. So my number 1 pick, I'm gonna tater out on this one, just because it was the first time. I think it was like early in the year that we got to try it. But the George T. Stagg 2023 release, the entire bottle's almost gone. We've tried to savor it for the whole year, but as you can tell, things happen. So that's my number 1 bottle of 2024, George T. Stagg. Dude, I'm super impressed with your picks, man. You got some great ones on there. I mean, honestly, I can't see anyone turning their nose up at much of this stuff, dude.
Every one of these was good.
Maybe the disappointment bottles.
Yeah, the disappointment one, I'll just have to.
Yeah, man.
I'll get through it. Those have never had Old Forester.
You ain't going to go to waste. So, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in all year, checking out our silly little channel. We're no experts at this. We're, getting there. We're being asked to do barrel picks and all kinds of cool stuff. So we're working our way up the ranks. But, again, just really want to give a good shout out to all the people that have been tuning in, commenting, liking.
And getting us over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Over 1,100. It's the end of the year.
And we just cracked 1,000 on Facebook, too. So I'll be making a thank you post there soon. And we got to do a giveaway, man. Let's see if we can do some kind of live stream giveaway.
We still got to do some sort of 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yes, we do. But anyway, I hope you've been enjoying the content. Tune in for next year, 2025. We got a whole bunch of stuff in store. Hopefully some collaborations with other YouTubers, all that fun stuff. But cheers, everyone. And here's to 2025.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. That's some good shit.